So here we are again, at that time of year when your inbox and your mailbox are stuffed with entreaties to donate. Thanksgiving and Christmas are on our minds, and it is thought that most people are in a generous mood. But what actually sparks generosity? I can only speak for myself when I say that donating to environmental and social organizations, and especially to our temple, it makes me happy. It's not a jump up and down kind of joy, but kind of a slow, steady, barely noticeable warmth. Growing up in the 1950s, I was taught that giving money away is a virtuous act, and that sacrificing something I wanted in order to give away part of my tiny allowance made it even more virtuous. I'm not sure that lesson worked with me. It seemed foolish to think that my few pennies could make a difference to anyone else. What was missing from that childhood lesson was this: gratitude, not duty, is what creates the sense of well-being that comes with active generosity. Recognizing our shared humanity, we are one, after all, naturally moves us to help others. When we support our temple, we are maximizing our ability to help the many people who arrive on our doorstep in distress and sometimes despair. Some people think that our North Carolina temple is financially supported by the USA headquarters in New York State or the One Buddhist headquarters in South Korea. This is quite simply not true. Though we initially received help from Korea, we now depend entirely on our practitioners for all our financial needs. Last Sunday, Nate talked about how he once worried about money because to him it meant security. Only later did he come to realize that a real sense of security comes from within, not from external sources. I feel the same way. If we are overly worried about our own security, we can never have enough money. There's always some external threat to combat. So sit back, relax, and donate. Did you know that our Kyomunims receive no salaries? They get housing, food, one used car, and a very small stipend. I consistently marvel at their generosity. It truly comes from their hearts. Please consider supporting us by becoming a temple sustainer. Regular monthly donations are crucial to our sustainability and financial stability. Monthly support does not have to be a big commitment. A modest amount coming from your heart is deeply appreciated. The easiest way to do this is through your bank's bill pay feature. Another advantage of automatic payments is that it helps us to forget about our donations and thus avoid feeding our egos. Did you know that we now have a temple endowment fund? We do. That makes me very happy as well. It represents our commitment to preserving and strengthening the Dharma for future generations. This permanent fund provides essential financial stability, allowing us to maintain our sacred space, support our spiritual programs, and ensure that the teachings of the Buddha remain accessible in our community for years to come. By contributing to this fund, you join a lasting legacy that will enable our temple to weather economic uncertainties like during that recent pandemic, expand our outreach efforts, and continue offering meditation instruction, Dharma services, and community support to all who come here. Your gift to the endowment fund is an investment in the perpetual flourishing of our Sangha and the continued availability of Buddhist wisdom in our community. If this appeals to you, simply designate a donation by noting for the endowment fund. But however and whenever you choose to donate, please think about the good you will do for yourself as well as others. Also, please know that your donations are very carefully managed with near maniacal scrupulousness by our Kyomunis. Trust me, I have seen them in action. Not one penny is wasted, and every donation is noted and deeply appreciated. Thank you.